Hey, welcome to The Explainer. Today, we are going to tackle one of the sneakiest, most impactful issues for any e-commerce store heading into 2026. Seriously, it's a silent killer of your conversions, but the good news is, the fix is probably way simpler than you think. All right, let's get into it. So let me just ask you this straight up. Are you losing sales right now that you literally don't even know are slipping through your fingers? If you're running ads, sending out emails, or pushing notifications that all just dump people onto your homepage, well, chances are the answer is a big, fat yes. It feels like the right thing to do, the safe option, right? But as you're about to see, it's a really, really costly mistake. Just look at the difference here. This slide shows two totally different worlds. On the left, you've got the frustrating journey. This is what most companies do. Your customer sees an ad for, say, a cool pair of sneakers. They click it, and they land on your homepage. Now what? Now they have to go on a scavenger hunt. They're typing in the search bar, clicking through categories, and every single one of those steps is an opportunity for them to get annoyed and just leave. But look at the right, this seamless journey. They click the exact same ad, but this time they land directly on the sneaker product page. Add to cart, checkout, boom, conversion. The difference is all about friction.
And that friction, well, that's the heart of the whole problem. You are literally losing potential customers right at your digital front door. You've done all the hard work. You made a great ad, you got the click, only to make them do more work, and you lose them before they even get a chance to buy.
So in this explainer, we're going to fix that. First, we'll define exactly what a deep link is, then we'll cover the three main types you absolutely have to know. After that, we'll walk through the user journey to show you how simple it is. Then we'll get to the good part, why this is a total game changer for your business. And finally, we'll lay out a simple action plan for 2026.
All right, let's get right into it. What is the solution we're talking about? What exactly is a deep link?
Okay, so in the simplest possible terms, a deep link is just a link that takes a user to a specific destination inside your website or your app, completely bypassing the homepage. It's not some brand new crazy technology, but how we use it has become absolutely critical.
And I love this analogy because it just makes perfect sense. Sending someone to your homepage is like giving them your office address and saying, hey, the thing you want is in this building somewhere. Good luck. But a deep link, that's like meeting them at the door, walking them directly to the right aisle and putting the product right in their hands. The customer experience is just night and day.
Now, it's really important to get this distinction. On the web, you're actually already using deep links all the time. Any link that goes to a specific product page or a blog post, that's technically a deep link. But on mobile apps, oh, that's where it becomes a superpower. We're talking about a link that doesn't just open a web browser. It actually opens your app to a very specific screen. It uses tech like universal links for iOS and app links for Android to make it happen. Okay, but it's not quite that simple. Not all deep links are created equal. And, using the right one for the right situation is absolutely key. So let's break down the three main types you're going to be working with. So it's all about choosing the right tool for the job. First up, you've got your standard deep link. This is the basic model. It's perfect for people who already have your app, think push notifications about a sale. But here's the catch. If the user doesn't have the app, the link just breaks. It gives them an error. Not good. Next, we have the deferred deep link. This one is way smarter. If the user doesn't have the app, it sends them to the App Store to download it. And here's the magic part. After they install and open it, the link remembers where they were trying to go and takes them right to that product. So cool. And finally, you have the contextual deep link. This is the powerhouse. It does everything a deferred link does, plus it can carry extra data with it, like who referred them or a special discount code. This lets you create a totally personalized welcome experience.
Now, I know this might sound a little complicated under the hood, but from the user's point of view, the whole journey is designed to be incredibly simple and smooth. Let's just walk through exactly what happens the moment they tap that link.
It all happens in a split second. Step 1, a user clicks your link. Step 2, their phone's operating system instantly checks, hey, is the app installed and is this a legit link? Step 3, if the answer is yes, boom, the app opens right to the content they wanted. But if the answer is no, step 4 kicks in automatically, the fallback. And that fallback sends them to the App Store or the same page on your mobile website.
And I really cannot stress this enough. That fallback plan is everything. Without it, if a user doesn't have your app, they just get a broken link, a dead end. And a dead end means a lost customer, guaranteed, every single time. So we've covered the what and the how, but now for the most important part. The why. Why should you go through the trouble? Well, because doing this right isn't just a small tweak, it is a complete game changer for your most important metrics. Just take a look at this number. Let it sink in for a second. 3 times. That is a massive multiplier. But 3 times what?
Your conversion rate, that's what. The data on this is so clear. Users who are taken directly to a product inside a mobile app convert up to 3 times more often than users who just get dumped on a homepage. It makes total sense, right? Every extra tap, every search you make them do is a chance for them to get distracted and leave. Deep links just erase all those extra steps. And the benefits just keep coming. It's not just about that first conversion. You get stronger retention because you're giving users a way better, smoother experience. Your remarketing gets surgical. Imagine sending a push notification about an abandoned cart that takes them directly back to their cart with one tap. Your attribution becomes crystal clear. You know exactly which ad or which influencer drove that sale. And yeah, it even helps your SEO by spreading link authority to important pages and getting your app content to show up in mobile search results.
All right, so you're probably thinking, okay, I'm sold. How do I actually put this into action? Well, the landscape for 2026 has some really specific things you need to know. Let's build your plan. Okay, first, there's a big flashing warning sign. Google's old system, Firebase Dynamic Links, is now fully deprecated. So if your app is still using it, you have to migrate to a new platform like Branch, Adjust, or AppsFlyer. This is not optional anymore, it's mandatory. Second, privacy rules from Apple have made things a bit trickier, which means getting an expert to set it up is more important than ever. And finally, for security, you have to be using modern, verified links like universal links and app links, not the old, vulnerable stuff.
So here's the big takeaway. The one thing I really want you to remember. Deep linking is not just some technical task your developers check off a list. Thinking that way is a massive mistake. It is a core business strategy. It's your conversion strategy, your retention strategy, and your SEO strategy, all rolled into one powerful link. So I'm going to leave you with this one final question to think about for your own business. Your website has a front door, right? Your homepage. But when a customer shows up because they want one specific thing, are you still forcing them to go through the front door and find it themselves? Or are you opening a direct, personal entrance right to what they're looking for? In 2026, the answer to that question is going to define who wins.